Sitting on the bus to and from school, I used to gaze out the window at the buzzing of an industrialized world and wonder, why was I born? I was asking myself both a personal and profound question of purpose in a world in which my young mind did not see any. On these daily long bus rides, I noticed many strange, pointless purposes that told me indeed something had been lost about human nature. I noticed that almost all the cars on the road were either going to or from work. I noticed that all the tall buildings were dedicated to the shuffling of papers and keeping the giant financial hamster wheel spinning. I noticed that people lived each day mechanically as they did their previous day, with no means to a graceful end. It bemused me that I could be gifted consciousness, self-awareness, intelligence for an infinitesimal time, be granted life in such improbable odds against the vastness of a mostly empty cosmos, simply to serve the growth of a company's bottom line, or to line my own pockets with the riches that this world markets so insistently and insidiously. In a sudden epiphany on one of those long bus rides, I realized that human-defined purposes, such as the accumulation of wealth, influence, power, could not be an innate purpose, because that would mean the son of a king who was born into wealth, into influence, into power, was also born without a purpose. Truthfully, serving any commercialized human-based endeavor, even the grandest, such as that of making mankind a multi-planetary species to explore the unknown mysteries of the universe, was not justifiable to me as the purpose of man's existence. Reminiscing on my undeveloped thinking, now through the lens of my mortality insight, I empathize with my younger self and concur that there aren't any holy meaning to be found in the concrete jungle of man's shiny yet pointless distractions. It is not wisdom, but rather wealth that one seeks in man's jungle of glass and steel. But for me, I would rather end my days in the jungles of nature, because that is what human beings have lost: their nature.